Hi friends, welcome back to the channel SciTech. In this time, I'm going to do the 5 times of extreme and benchmark test comparison between the Dimensity 9000 processor versus Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor. The Dimensity 9000 processor is from the OnePlus Nord 3 and the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor is from the OnePlus 11R device. So let's do the extreme level of benchmark test of 5 times continuously. So in this way, we'll try to test out the few things like performance and how is overall temperatures and how is the stability going on between these both phones in terms of the overall performance wise. So after 5 times, we'll try to compare the results as well. In this way, we'll be able to get to know exactly the benchmark scores, what's going on for every test as well. So let's get started. So right now the test has been started successfully between these both phones. So OnePlus 11R versus OnePlus Nord 3. And now again I'll be back after some time again to check the overall temperatures, how it's increasing for every test as well. So we'll try to see test 1, test 2 as well, all the details regarding the temperature. So for every test I'll try to take the screenshot and I'll be back after some time. So this is the test 1 results what we got exactly at this moment, and let me take the screenshot. So right now the screenshot I have taken, and the maximum temperature 36 degrees. The Dimensity 9000 processor did increase slightly higher regarding the temperatures. So let's do the test for second time and we'll try to see how is overall temperatures going on between these both phones. Battery dropout to 97% and still maintaining 100% in the OnePlus 11R device. That's pretty good. So that's what I did observe regarding the OnePlus 11R. Slightly battery is not draining much. So right now we're getting close to the second test, and this is how the temperature is between these both phones. Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor is maintaining slightly low temperatures, 35 degrees Celsius, and Dimensity 9000 processor is maintaining about 42 degrees Celsius. So these are the quick temperature comparison. Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 and the Dimensity 9000. And I will be back after the end of the test 2 and then we'll try to take the screenshot. So fine friends, this is round 2 of testing regarding the screenshot. Let me to take the screenshots, and you can see the Dimensity 9000 processor slightly decreased regarding the benchmark scores, but the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor was able to maintain pretty good consistent performance. And you can see the temperature is 42 degrees versus 34 degrees Celsius. And right now the battery is at 92% in the OnePlus Nord 3 and 96% in this OnePlus 11R device. So let's do the third test of benchmark test comparison between these both phones. So this is a round 3 of benchmark test between these both phones, and the test 3 started with the high temperatures between these both phones because the Dimensity 9000 started with the 41 degrees Celsius, sorry, and the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor, the benchmark started with the 34 degrees Celsius. So both of them, they started with the high temperatures of the benchmark test. This also will impact the benchmark scores most of the time. So let's see friends, with the third time which phone will be maintaining what kind of consistency levels and what will be the overall expectations on this processor of the Dimensity 9000. So is it like stable performance, can you expect or not for long hours? So all those details we'll try to discuss in this video, and I will be back after 3 rounds of benchmark test and then we'll try to compare scores between these both phones. So I will be back after some time. And these are the test results for the third time of benchmark test, and I'm trying to take the screenshot between these both phones, and let's continue the fourth time of benchmark test between these both phones. So then I'll try to compare the benchmark score at the end of the video. So this is a round 4 of benchmark test comparison, as you can see. So these are the benchmark scores between these both phones, as you can see friends, after the round 4 of testing. And let's do the test 5 as well. So we'll try to see in the test 5 how will be the overall benchmarks. But till now the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 was able to maintain exactly stable performance regarding the overall benchmark test, as you can see friends, which is pretty good. So let's do the test 5 and again I'll be back after some time. So finally friends, after 5 times of doing the benchmark test comparison between these both phones, and the maximum temperatures, the OnePlus 11R increased up to 38 degrees Celsius. That's the maximum temperature that I have seen in this device, which is really good. And when you compare with the Dimensity 9000 processor, the highest temperature the phone increased up to 46 degrees Celsius. As you can clearly see friends, in the same room temperature, these are the temperatures between these both phones. So definitely the Dimensity 9000 processor is having slightly high temperatures when comparing with the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor. So that's what I can actually understand in this testing. And finally, the battery drain to 82% in the OnePlus 11R device versus 74% in this OnePlus Nord 3. So that's also another thing where the OnePlus 11R is having slightly advantage. So more performance you are getting and less temperatures and less battery drain is happening in the OnePlus 11R. That's both tests are done using with the high performance mode between these both phones. And one more thing, I forgot to compare the benchmark test results from test 5 to from test 1 to test 5. So these are the test 5 results. Let's start with the test 1. So from test 1, I'll try to start the screenshot. So this is the test 1 results, and look at the temperatures: 30 degrees, 36 degrees. As you can see, test 2 and test 3, test 4 and test 5. And finally the battery percentage 82% and 74%. As you can see, friends, how it's maintaining regarding the overall process. So meanwhile, signing off, friends, from first test to test 5. So from 10,66,000 to 10,58,000, there is only difference of close to maybe 8,000 difference is there. From test 1, from 10 lakhs to 9,75,000. So there is a close to 25,000 difference is there regarding the benchmark test. Meanwhile, signing off, friends. Thank you for watching, and let's ready for more updates, and bye.